In order for the citizens of Southington, Connecticut to get that $25 gift certificate, they got to bring in their violent video games, music, and movies and give it to a group so they can collect them and destroy them. So it was an event that was supposed to happen tomorrow, but it got canceled. And I'll speak on that cancellation a little bit later in the video. Now, my 4 thoughts on them was going to do it, I find it hypocritical. That's first and foremost. Why? They're telling kids you shouldn't play violent video games, listen to violent music, or watch violent movies, cartoon shows, TV series, whatever. For the simple fact, they're destructive, it's immature, it'll pollute your mind, and the whole 10 yards. And what these people are doing is destructive, act of violence, immature, astronomically dumb. It's a clear case of do as I say, but not as I do. If that's not hypocritical, I don't know what is, man. So be smart. You know better. Number 2, responsibility. I'm not talking to all parents. I'm pretty sure they're responsible. And they do absolute their best to raise their child or children the right way. I'm talking to other parents. It's your responsibility what you buy for your kids or child, depending how many you have. Okay? You can keep track of the finances. It's your responsibility to set the standards, set the rules. Put your foot down. You're not old enough to play those games. You're not old enough to watch those movies. You're not old enough to listen to it. You're not mature enough to do all those things. Wait until you get to age of 17. You know? But here's number 3. There's no accountability. Well, no, scratch that. I'm going to say a little bit more. Let's go to the games that I have, shall we? Devil May Cry Anniversary Collection for the PS2. Mature, rated M, 17 plus older. Blood, suggestive themes, violence. I can read. That's a miracle. Soul Calibur 5. Mild language, suggestive themes, violence. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Blood and gore, intense violence, strong language, suggestive themes, use of drugs. Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. Intense violence, blood and gore, suggestive themes, and I'm pretty sure there's like 1 or 2 more things I left out. If I can read all that, and if I can understand all that, why can't parents do it? I'm just saying. Number 3, accountability, or lack thereof, and I'm beyond tired of it. Every time there is a school shooting or just shooting in general in public places, the first thing the media, let alone the politicians and the parents, what they do is they blame the entertainment. They blame those things I just mentioned. What about blaming the actual shooter? Why don't you do that instead of looking at video games or music and movies or comic books, etc.? It's a complete scapegoat. It's just wrong in so many levels. You don't do that. But then again, this is the media we're talking about. This is the society. This is the society that we live in today, ladies and gentlemen. I apologize for stumbling. And it's sad. Purely sad. And it's also a classic case of common sense. Just hold yourself accountable. But before you can tell your child or children hold themselves accountable, you need to look yourself in the mirror and say, I need to step up. I need to step my game up as a parent and make sure that I don't buy those things. I need to put my foot down before it's too late. Just one time in your life, ladies and gentlemen. Just one time in your lives. Be responsible. Hold yourself accountable. If you do those things, raise your child or children correctly, they'll be productive citizens. I can promise you that. I can't guarantee you. I can promise you. Don't want to use the word guarantee because being thrown around these days, especially in the world of sports. And last but not least, laziness. I'm talking about the group A. I don't care what you think about me. Don't tell me how to raise my child or children type of parents. They know what's inside the games. They know what contents that goes on in video games, music, movies, etc. But they don't care. And you get the clueless parents. Enough said. You got the resources. Use them. Internet. People who play video games. People who watch movies. Watch television shows. Cartoons. Comic books. Manga. Listen to music. I mean, it's there. All you have to do is just jump on it. That's all you gotta do. It's not so hard. But these people, nah, they want to use every excuse in the world. Oh, I'm too busy to do this. I'm too busy to do that. If you have enough time to talk, to hang out with your friends and your family members, text message, do all the other things, you can make time to do a little research in the entertainment media, like video games, books, music, etc. Now, as for the cancellation in the event, which is tomorrow, excellent. Just pure gold, excellent. Why? It's a waste of time. It should never have been thought out of in the first place. You really think burning plastic is going to bring back the victims of Sandy Hook elementary school kids and the adults? No. It ain't going to bring them back. No way, no how. So, I'm throwing y'all a salute. What are your thoughts? Talk to you guys later.